Hi guys, welcome back to the Budget Queen. Today's video is all about a financial key that you might not be using and that I've personally found it essential to use for my budgeting. What am I talking about, you're wondering? I've got 3 words for you. Zero-based budgeting. This gem will help you take control of your money. So, what is zero-based budgeting? It's basically a way for you to keep track of every dollar or pound, if you're British, you spend. It's a technique that helps you track your spending, save money, and help you achieve your money goal. The main difference between this and regular budgeting is that you're not just allocating money to certain categories. You're keeping a track of every dime and nickel you spend and giving it a job. So, now for the really good bit, how to actually create a zero-based budget. So step number 1, calculate all of your income. This includes money from your jobs, your side hustles, and other sources of income as well. And also by income, I'm talking net income, aka income minus taxes, because unless you live in a country where you have to file the taxes yourself, I'm presuming you're from a country where they take the money away even before you get the money. Step 2, list all expenses. Create a list of everything you spend your money on. This includes your bills, and by bills, this includes things like rent, mortgage, water, gas, electricity, any housing associated taxes, transport, any work-related expenses as well. Other things that can be listed as expenses is your having fun money, your savings, and your giving as well, because that is quote-unquote an expense, quote-unquote, although it's for good cause though. Step 3, assign every dollar of your income to a specific expense category or financial goal. This means you're giving every coin and nickel a purpose. So, a very good example is rent. So, you have a rent category. Now for the really good bit, do your income minus your expenses. And as a little treat, if you love using Excel worksheets like I do, here's how to do it easily. And now I'm going to show you how to create a zero-based budget. So first things first, you list everywhere you get your income from. So this could be your job, side hustle number 1, any other side hustles you might have. So this is just an example. I'm just going to put side hustle 2 and side hustle 3. So let's say you have $200 from job 1, and let's say each side hustle gives you $100. So that's $500 in total. Now, what you're going to do is list all of your expenses, and the obvious ones that most people pay are things like rent, car insurance, gas, water, electricity, transport, and things like that. Remember, there's also things like fun money and savings, because savings especially is a quote-unquote expense. Now we're gonna give some random figures in terms of expenses. It's also always a good idea to list your direct debit, so the money that's taken out automatically every month, for 2 main reasons. 1, you keep an eye on it so that if, for example, there's 1 month where you're paying more and you're not expecting to pay more, you can more or less track it down. And also it gives you an idea of how many direct debits you have as well. Now we're gonna get to the good bit. Gonna calculate your zero-based budget difference now. Since you're gonna begin to start zero-based budgeting soon, makes sense that we start the month with January. So we do that for both income and expenses as well. So for now, we're gonna do a little bit of Excel formula magic, where basically we're calculating the difference between your income and expenses. So income minus expenses. And there are ways to automate this on the lovely invention that is Microsoft Excel. Some little tips for you that you'll find helpful. Tip number 1, prioritize your financial goals, whether it's paying off debts or things like a mortgage, saving for a vacay, or building an emergency fund. Prioritize what's important to you. Tip number 2, track everything you buy and you spend. Keep a close eye on your spending and income. If you overspend in one category, adjust by taking money from another category. So, good example is if you're overspending on food, you need to tweak something, like maybe transport. Do you have to take all those Ubers? Can you walk or take a bus? What are the benefits of zero-based budgeting? For one, it helps you gain better control over your money. It helps make you more intentional about what you spend on your money on. Final benefit, it helps you save effectively for your future. Now, here are a few tips to succeed in zero-based budgeting. So, be realistic about your expenses. If in every month you end up spending more than you earn, aka you are not living below your means on a monthly basis, you will need to either reduce or cut things out, either make some more money or do a bit of both. Another tip to succeed in zero-based budgeting is use budgeting apps or things like Excel, worksheets or Google Sheets. This will help make tracking your money easier. Be flexible and willing to adjust your budget as circumstances change. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember, zero-based budgeting is very easy to do and it's a great thing to use. Seriously, it's very life-changing. So why don't you get started on it today? Take control of your money and watch the power of abundance brighten up for you. So, if you found this helpful, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more money tips and advice. Leave a comment below. What do you think about zero-based budgeting? Do you do it already? Until next time, remember, make wise financial decisions.